Hi, my name is Lucy Trueman. I'm the Managing Director for Trueman Change. We're a Northwest-based consultancy and we help local authorities to change the way that they work. And what we're seeing from our clients at the moment is this kind of transitionary period from being in a headspace of being extremely reactive to the pandemic last year. People are now starting to think a little bit longer term. So what's happening in our organisation over the next 2 to 3 years? Where are we focusing our priorities and what might we want to change? So if that sounds like you and you're in that headspace, I've got a couple of tips for you. So 3 things to consider that I think are really important while you're in that reflection mode. The first one is a sense of purpose, and I know it is really cheesy and it's something that change managers always say, but honestly it is the major learning out of the change that happened during the pandemic. When it was about keeping everybody safe, we moved mountains. So what can we learn from that? So make sure that whatever you're doing has a very clear sense of purpose. The second tip is about clarity. So the other thing that was very, very prevalent in the pandemic was that we had very clear goals, where it might have been we need to get everybody working from home from Monday. And I don't mean clarity about tiny little tasks on a project by project basis and having mammoth PMOs to track lots of activity. I just mean clarity on what is it that you're trying to achieve, what will be different. Think very carefully about the answers to that question and make sure you're super clear on it. And the third tip is around reflecting on how you're going to manage this change well. So almost everybody that I speak to has got some sort of horror story of a change program they were subjected to at some point in their career that upset everybody, that didn't achieve any benefits at all, that cost a fortune and took years. So how can we make sure that your change that you're planning now doesn't become the horror story of the future? And that might be developing a framework, it might be thinking about co-production, it might be thinking about a set of principles, it might be applying some sort of light touch program management methodology around it. It is different for different organisations, but please do give that a little bit of headspace and think about it. So we are running some events again this summer, so please have a look on the events page of our website, specific around making change happen in the public sector. And we've also got a white paper on there, which is our lessons learned from change during COVID, based on extensive conversations with lots of different people last year. So please do download that and take a look at it. And if there's anything that you'd like our help with, then get in touch.